Manchester United set date for third and final bids to buy club from Glazer family. Manchester United's owners are inviting third and final bids to take control at Old Trafford, with a full sale deemed the most likely outcome, and a deadline being set. A deadline has been set for the third and final bids to prize Manchester United away from the Glazer family. The club announced in November that their American owners were exploring strategic alternatives for the Old Trafford outfit, with a full sale one of the options considered. A soft deadline of February 17 was set for expressions of interest. A second deadline for those that progressed was set for March 22, only to be extended by a few days. The third stage is now underway, as the process rumbles on towards the latter stages of the season. Friday, April 28 has been set as the deadline for third and final offers from interested parties. The report adds a full sale of the club remains the likeliest outcome rather than a partial takeover. Qatari Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani and British billionaire and United fan Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who runs the Ineos Group, are the leading contenders to secure full control at Old Trafford. American financial investor Carlyle have reportedly submitted a minority stake bid for the club. Other parties are said to be interested in taking a similar stake. However, such a move, which would see the Glazers remain part of the club, would be deeply unpopular with fans. Musk believes the club are in dire need of new investment, and wants clarity on the current takeover situation amid fears prolonging the process will harm summer transfer business and delay major projects, such as redeveloping Old Trafford. When it was announced in November that the Glazers were undertaking a strategic review and inviting offers to buy the club, Musk welcomed the news and went on to urge the majority owners to move ahead with the process with speed. Meanwhile, the transfer work at Manchester United gained momentum. Manchester United face Bundesliga challenge in their pursuit of prolific Serie A superstar. Manchester United target and Napoli striker Victor Osimhen open to Bundesliga switch amidst Bayern Munich interest. Napoli striker Victor Osimhen is open to a Bundesliga move amidst interest from Manchester United and Bayern Munich, according to chief reporter for Sport 1 Patrick Berger. At the moment, the Red Devils and the Bavarians are tracking the Nigeria international situation. Premier League rivals Chelsea also have the forward on their radar. The 24-year-old is a big fan of the English top flight. However, he is also willing to go back to the German top flight. His girlfriend was born and raised in the country. However, Osimhen will not come for cheap. The Nigerian is a key player for the Partenope. As a result, the Serie A giants are expected to demand more than €100 million for him. Napoli are flying high at the moment. They are on course to win the Scudetto. But Luciano Spalletti's team were knocked out of the Champions League quarter-finals by AC Milan. But the 24-year-old got on the scoresheet for the Partenope in the second leg, taking his tally to 26 goals in 31 appearances in all competitions. Osimhen previously spent time at VfL Wolfsburg. He spent 2 seasons with the Bundesliga outfit's first team before leaving for regular opportunities elsewhere. United's attack has relied on Marcus Rashford finding the back of the net this season. Besides the 25-year-old, none of our forwards has contributed considerably in the final third. Erik ten Hag has Anthony Martial at his disposal. But the French national has been on the sidelines for most of the campaign. In January, the Red Devils had to get Wout Weghorst on loan to add cover in the number 9 position. Therefore, we evidently need to add a striker to our ranks. But it remains to be seen where Osimhen will end up, considering the interest from the PL and Bundesliga. Erik ten Hag instructs Man United to strike £35 million transfer that could mark end of an era. Manchester United could be set to sign a new goalkeeper in the summer transfer window for Erik ten Hag. Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag is pushing to sign his former Ajax goalkeeper Andre Onana this summer, according to reports in Italy. The Cameroonian enjoyed the best spell of his career under the tutelage of the Dutchman before being slapped with a 9-month ban after testing positive for the banned substance furosemide. Onana has since established himself as Inter Milan's first-choice goalkeeper ahead of San Siro icon Samir Handanovic, yet still, he could be up for grabs at the end of the season. Inter are continuing to battle financial struggles off the field, and for that reason, Onana has been identified as one of the players that could make way. according to Italian newspaper Corriere dello Sport. United have moved in the most concrete way in the wake of Ten Hag's indications indicating they do want to sign the player. David De Gea has remained in patchy form this season at Old Trafford, enjoying a series of excellent and equally shaky performances between the sticks. Although United are believed to be in talks with De Gea over a new contract, they are reportedly seeking the signing of a replacement. Onana fits the bill given he is also capable of playing out from the back with his feet, complementing his impressive handling and shot-stopping ability. Nonetheless, there are understood to be other names of admiration to the United hierarchy ended of the summer transfer window. One is Brentford's David Raya, who looks set to leave the Bees this summer after refusing to sign a new contract. The West London club have made 2 credible offers to the player, but it appears he is instead prioritising a move elsewhere. Dean Henderson does not appear to be in line to replace De Gea despite several stints as United's first. The England international has spent this season on loan at Nottingham Forest and could be sold this summer. Tottenham are believed to be among his admirers, and Borussia Dortmund have also shown an interest in the past. Ten Hag has already been reunited with 2 of his former Ajax players via transfers in the form of Lisandro Martinez and Antony, who followed him from Amsterdam last summer. Onana's former Ajax teammate Donny van der Beek was also part of the United squad Ten Hag inherited from Ralf Rangnick upon arrival at the club. United do have several other transfer priorities on their agenda this summer, including a striker, which is top of the bill for Ten Hag. Spending power is likely to depend on United finishing inside the top 4, and player sales, with a number of stars expected to be headed for the Old Trafford exit door at the end of the campaign. Manchester United add Liverpool transfer target to their shortlist for important position. Manchester United are reportedly the latest club to show an interest in the signing of Wolves midfielder Matheus Nunes ahead of this summer. The 24-year-old has enjoyed an impressive first season in the Premier League since his move from Sporting Lisbon, and it's not too surprising to see that big clubs are now being linked with him. Liverpool have been named as admirers of Nunes by Court Offside columnists Fabrizio Romano and Ben Jacobs in recent times, and it now seems the Reds could face competition for his signature. According to Football Insider, Man United have added Nunes to their list of midfield targets for the summer, with Erik ten Hag supposedly eager to improve in that area of his squad. The Portugal international looks a superb all-rounder with great quality and intelligence, so he'd surely give the Red Devils an upgrade on players like Scott McTominay and Fred. Nunes could also be more of a long-term option than Christian Eriksen, while it remains to be seen if loan signing Marcel Sabitzer will stay at Old Trafford beyond the end of this campaign. United could also do well to beat LFC to this important signing, with Jurgen Klopp also desperately in need of improvements on his current midfield options.